All right, everybody, are we ready for stage 4 of special event Victory or Valhalla? All right, here we go. Stage 4, Undercover. And we're down under in Australia, Bathurst Circuit, Mount Panorama, of course. And Ahmed is thinking Chip is Magnus. And I guess that's the strategy. He's just gonna pretend that he's Magnus since we couldn't recruit him. Anyway, goal 1. We're starting with elimination, so should be pretty straightforward. All right. And boy, straightforward it was. Straight to failure. All right, before we had to purchase some extra upgrades here that mainly deals with the top speed and acceleration. So with some 295 gold and another 683,000 racing dollars or so spent, we get what? Some 15 kph top speed boost and cuts down the acceleration time by a factor of 0.11 second. Is that really enough to make a difference? I think what made the bigger difference is it's, when you purchase extra upgrades, it actually not only boosts your car's speed but also slows down your opponents. So you're bribing your opponents basically. So we're not as far behind with those upgrades on, because prior to getting those upgrades, Chip even in his Apollo was like gone before you exit the hell corner. So I was like, oh man, this is and Bathurst. Yeah, Skyway, there's a little bit of curves, but even the Avaya, I feel like, has enough of a power grip to power through majority of it. I mean, down this S's downhill, right? That's where they will struggle. Like here, Apollo was struggling a little bit, so I was able to overtake, but then it opens up to the Conway straight, and downhill we go, straight through. There's no place where we are gonna significantly catch up. Ooh, don't skid off track. We cannot go off track here. So yeah, so now we got like just under a minute to catch up to Anthony in his red Avaya. Oh, that's a beautiful corner ring through hell corner. Very nice. If we can keep that up, we may just have a chance. Boy, this is gonna come down to the last minute, isn't it? Or last second, possibly. Alright, so powering through. Not bad. And alright, we're catching up. This is looking good. But of course, once we hit the Skyway, Avaya still does take off, and Chip's been eliminated now, so just between myself and Anthony. Let's see, here we go. 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4, and we're gaining on him. Oh, under a second, and look at that. Let's see that one more time. I did go off track afterwards, but I couldn't slow down. I had to just plow right through. Boy, that was a close call. But you know what? A win is a win. Wow. That was exciting. Get your heart rate up there in that final chase. The after you start the sort of the second lap, it's like, man. That was oh yes. More the struggle, the harder the struggle, the sweeter the victory, right? Alright, so that took a few extra attempts to get through, but getting through we are. So yes, I didn't get engine upgrade because that's pretty pricey. So drivetrain was already 110 gold. Body's a little cheaper, 85 gold, and you know, exhaust is another 100 gold, so 295 gold. Assuming that that's the only gold that we have to spend to complete this event, then I would say it's still definitely a very reasonably priced car to win through the event. But boy, was that a struggle, man. Yeah, but the elimination, you know, is a type of event that you do find out fairly quickly whether it's doable or not. So anyway, the service is done, so let's continue on with the goal 2, which is gonna be a quick autocross, the hill climb. I feel like, you know, from the previous challenge, we got a nice practice in that we got a good feel. Target doesn't matter because we have a set 42 second that we have to complete this goal under, so we'll just pretty much power through. Now the cutting, I'm gonna break a little bit later, yeah, because obviously we started at the bottom of the hill from standing start, so we didn't come up with as much speed, so it doesn't make a slight, you do want to make a slight adjustment so you don't break too early, but the rest of it should be pretty straightforward. Alright, so 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and just in time. Alright. Yeah, I mean, under normal circumstances, I would think like, wow, under 0.3 second gap for a victory or to get through a goal, that's you know, cutting it close. But after the last elimination, surviving that one, yeah, this doesn't faze me now. Oh boy. But yeah, it definitely does help to get some extra practice in here at Mount Panorama. Takes out a couple of service bars. Alright, so that's not too bad. Finally, a goal that we were able to get through in first go. Yeah, not bad. Alright, so let's continue on to the goal 3, which looks like it's gonna be a fastest lap challenge. Alright, and we cannot run off anybody off track, so no pit maneuver. We got 2 laps to set the goal here. Alright, and we're starting at the top of the hill, so out lap, doesn't matter, it just more or less wears down your car. More service bars that gets used up, right? But anyway, at least we get some practice down Forest Elbow, down Conway Straight. Alright. And yeah, it's a fastest lap challenge, so I'm anticipating as soon as we hit the fastest lap, we should be not in 10th place, but first place, since that ranking changes dynamically as the racers post the lap time. Alright, so they're basically 10th place means there are 9 in front of us that are already on the track. So we'll kind of get a sense of what kind of time we need to set. Right, and alright, not bad, not bad. And cutting also pretty clean. Alright, so first sector, just about 29 seconds. So let's see. And braking pretty deep into, like at the peak of the hill. I feel like it's about where you start braking. Anyway, Forest Elbow, beautiful, nice, lovely exit. That should help. 58 seconds and change at the second checkpoint. And let's find out. There are 9 opponents up ahead. So, okay. So, posting time. Alright. Alright, feel like we have, okay, the final corner we're gonna have to lose a bit of time here, but 22, 23, 24, and yeah, that's for, as I was saying, from Autocross, that's a wide gap, as long as nobody behind us sets faster lap time, which I doubt anybody else will. I think if we're able to set the fastest lap in the first lap, as you can see, we got the rank number adjusted for our fastest lap time. I think this one we can more or less take it easy. Hopefully it won't come back to bite me in the rear. But yeah, that first elimination definitely got me to practice quite a bit, you know, before spending gold. And even after spending gold, it took me a few extra attempts. But eventually, albeit barely, I was able to squeak by. So, alright. And let's see. Yeah, I think we are good. I don't see the other opponents. Yeah, I mean, getting closer, but still, you know, I mean, that's the only one. So yeah, lap 2, we're taking it easy, minute 29. But as long as your first lap was just over minute 24, that's a good lap, I gotta say, if I may say so myself. You know, I thought I was gonna get it under minute 24, but all right, it's slightly over, but you know, still good enough to be the fastest by a factor of some, once again, like 0.3 or 0.2.5 seconds, or 3.5, right? Yeah, so all right, so puts the car in critical condition yet again. Yes, that did take a couple of extra attempts, but you know, not like the elimination. All right, so 3 goals down to the one final goal, and okay, finish under minute 33.6. We must have an outlap for this one, because obviously our lap time was like minute 24, you know. So all right, so just a single lap. We just need to make sure we're able to get the outlap under what, 7-8 seconds or so. All right, so 27, 6, minute 24 and change. So if I can pull off, I mean, I don't want to let up. Pretty decent run through there, to the hell corner. But yeah, if I, you know, keep the pace as I've been doing from the fastest lap, should be, you know, should be good. Yeah, I think this one shouldn't be too bad. And then now I got the cutting. Ooh, that was actually really good. Cornering through cutting, which is very important because we go pretty much flat out from that point until we start the descent on the from the hill, from that banner. Right there we go. Start braking and get back on the gas right away after you get past that first part of the S. And ooh, that was close, but that means also that you are carrying a lot of speed. So, all right, looking pretty good. 12, 11, yep. And compared to the outlap, I have more time on the clock, so I know this one is a good one. Yep, with almost a full second left on the clock. Look at that. Oh yeah. It was like what, 1.33.6. So yeah, that's a full second to spare. which in these events it's like an eternity, right? So as long as you don't go off track or skid off, then yeah, well, that will eat up your second pretty quickly. But there you go. All right, so this stage did cost me just under 300 gold to get through, but at least it was the first goal that, you know, kind of got us to spend that gold, because it was like a last goal. That would have been kind of frustrating. But well, here we are. They know we spent. They're offering us gold offer. Nah, not necessary. All right, so we are through yet another stage. Pick up some 1625 victory points, which should take us to the next instant service victory point bonus offer. There we go, the reward, that is. Whew. So yeah, that will do it for yet another stage, as we, you know, gain another 40 gold or so, and we'll be heading into the final stage after this. So stay tuned, and we'll catch you guys in the next video, the final showdown.